yes, it's true. You are with Hour 2 of Soapbox Radio. I'm Jenny Brown, and I have two very special guests in the studio with me today. You probably recognize that music as the theme from Mr. Dressup. I would like to welcome Casey and Finnegan.
Thank you.
Oh,
is this television or radio?
We're on radio right now, Casey.
Oh, okay.
It's so good to have you here with us.
Thank you. It's good to be here. I haven't been out of my box for a long time.
I haven't seen you in a very long time. The last time I saw you, you were in your treehouse on television.
Well, that's where I usually am when I'm not in my suitcase.
You know, Casey, you're a lot taller than you look on TV.
Oh, well, that's because on TV you only see me mostly just to the bottom of my sweater, except when I'm sitting on a board or something, and then you see my legs.
You have really nice shoes.
I know. Those were bought for me by a costume lady, and she bought them in New York.
Oh, very fancy, hey?
Yeah, they are. They're very fancy.
Well, I'm really happy you came all the way to Hornby Island. And Finnegan, hello.
Oh, hang on. What'd you say, Finnegan? He loves you. How do you know? You only just met her. Oh, heck.
Well,
He loves you already.
I love you too, Finnegan, and I'm going to ask you for a hug later on.
Oh,
it's
okay.
really nice to meet you. One thing I can't help but notice is I've grown up, but you guys still look exactly the same as when I saw you a long time ago.
Well, that's the good thing about being a puppet. I am a puppet, you know. Did you know I was a puppet?
I did. Well, I thought you were a little. I thought Finnegan was a real dog when I was a little kid.
He is a real dog, but I'm a puppet.
Okay.
That's today, anyway. But tomorrow it might be different.
So you're 4.5 years old, right?
Yeah.
And you're always going to be 4.5 years old?
Yes, I am. Not 4, not 5.
It's really very important to distinguish between 4 and 5.
Well, when you're 4, you don't know much. And when you're 5, you know too much. But when you're 4.5, you're just perfect.
You're just right.
That's what I think.
You know lots of things.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Well, I was curious. I heard a few years ago that your very good friend, Mr. Dressup, he passed away. He died.
Yeah.
And that must have been that must have been hard for you.
Yes. Well, Finnegan said that he's not here anymore, but he's in our hearts.
Yes. Do you feel that is so?
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes we miss people when they leave, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
But they're in our hearts.
That's true. What have you guys been up to since you haven't been on TV anymore?
Well, it's been a bit boring. But sometimes we come out and see people, and sometimes we just be puppets and stay in our puppet box.
Wow.
Yep.
And that's okay. You just hang out in your puppet box.
That's okay.
Do you guys hang out in the same puppet box?
Oh, yes.
You're very close, aren't you?
Of course.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah, because you see, it's on the one hand this, and it's on the other hand that.
Oh. Finnegan, you have the most gorgeous, gorgeous black eyes.
He thinks you're gorgeous, too.
Oh.
Stop it, Finnegan.
I'm being flirted with by Finnegan. Do you know, Finnegan, that I had a kitty cat for 16 years. She died last year, and I named her after you. Her name was Finnegan.
Well, that's good. I know there used to be quite a few cats and dogs called Finnegan, or sometimes even Casey.
I know. You know what, Casey? I was going to name my dog Eddie Casey, but he said no, his name was Eddie. So that's the way it goes sometimes.
Sure, it is, yeah.
Yes, it's very important to have the proper name.
It is.
Yes. Do you like cats, Finnegan?
I have to ask him. He says he likes them if he's allowed to chase them. Finnegan, you shouldn't say that. That's terrible. He does. He really likes them.
Okay.
But he's just being naughty.
He is. He looks like he's having a very fun time.
Yeah, he's being mischievous.
So when you hang out in your puppet box, do you keep up with current events?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
So you're sort of up to date with the news around you. But you seem very well and very smart.
I'm fairly smart, but I'm not a smarty pants. Because I don't like bratty people.
Oh, no.
No. But I keep a track of what's happening, sort of. On the other hand, you see.
On the other hand, there's Finnegan. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in the world. It seems like the world's moving very fast these days, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Because when I was, I can't say younger because I wasn't. I was the same age. When I first started on TV, it was probably before you were born even, maybe. And there was only one screen in the house, and that was the TV set. But now people have lots of screens, and I don't really understand them.
It's kind of, you can't only watch one screen at a time.
But that's not what most people think.
I wonder why. Why do you? It must seem strange to you to. Finnegan wants to say something. It seems.
He says it seems strange to him too.
Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff around in the world today, isn't there? A lot of people really like stuff.
Oh yes, but you see, if you live in a tree house, as I do, you can't have a lot of stuff because there's no room.
It keeps things simple, doesn't it?
Yes.
What about do you eat food being a puppet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you like to garden? Do you have a garden?
Yep.
Ah.
Finnegan digs.
I bet he's a good digger too.
Yep, he is. Especially for a dog with no legs. He does it with his nose.
Oh. Well, so what sorts of things have you been noticing about the world lately?
It's getting a bit smaller.
Yes.
Because people know stuff about other people sooner than they used to. And they don't send letters anymore with stamps much. Because now they send emails.
Yeah.
And you don't need stamps for that.
Have you know what I've noticed? I've noticed that when people send emails, do you know what spell check is?
No.
Spell check, when I was learning how to write letters, sometimes when I didn't know how to spell a word, I looked it up in the dictionary.
Oh, yeah.
But now there's this, when you write a letter on a computer or an email, there's a little button you can click called spell check. And you know what it does?
Casts a spell?
Oh, in a way it casts a spell. It casts a spell. It automatically, by kind of computer magic, it fixes all your spelling mistakes. So you don't have to look anything up in the dictionary anymore.
Oh, well that would be okay, I suppose, if you had a dictionary. No, you don't need a dictionary.
No. But
so it is like a spell.
It is kind of like a spell.
Magic.
A little bit, except it seems like many people don't know how to spell words anymore.
Well, I can spell my name, and I can spell Finnegan's name. I can spell quite a few words, but I don't have to spell a lot because I'm only 4.5. I'll be able to spell more when I get older.
Yes.
But I don't think I'm going
to. But you're probably not going to get much older.
No. Well, I don't really think it matters if I can spell or not.
Do you remember when... Well, you were on TV a very long time. I was a little girl when I started watching you and Finnegan.
Yeah.
I was 2.
2?
I was. I had a little stool, and when your show came on, my mom would hand me a little box of raisins, and she would say, "Okay, go watch Mr. Dressup." And then I would sit on my little stool, and I would watch your show.
Well, I'm sure we were good for you.
I think so. I really, I learned a lot about how not to be afraid of certain things. Like I remember when you were practicing what it was going to be like to go to school. Do you remember that one?
Yes. Because that can be a scary thing.
Yes.
For kids.
So you and Mr. Dressup had a pretend school day.
Right.
That was nice.
Yeah.
And I really liked Finnegan because he seemed to be very shy like me.
He is. Yeah, he is. That's why he only talks to me, and then I have to tell people what he said. Because he's too shy to tell you himself. And, of course, he can't go to school, which is too bad, really.
It is too bad. What does Finnegan do when you're away? Are you guys always together?
We're always together. Well, he sleeps a lot.
Oh, well, he is a dog.
He's a dog, yeah.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I'm regressing.
Are you?
Oh, do you know what regressing means?
Has it anything to do with writing letters?
No. Well, some people would say when you write letters, you're regressing back to a time that doesn't exist anymore. But it means I'm feeling like a little kid.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Feeling like a kid is the best thing to feel.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I like being 4.5.
4.5 is a very nice age to be.
Sure.
What sorts of things have you learned this year?
This year, well, I'm a bit worried about the fish
Ah,
in the ocean,
yes.
and I'm a bit worried about... I'm actually worried about a lot of things. I try not to be worried about things, but there seem to be a lot of things to worry about.
They do that. For a 4.5-year-old to be worried about so many things, that's kind of alarming.
Well, that's why I have a dog.
Does he help keep you not so worried?
He helps me not to worry too much.
That's a very important job. Dogs are very good for that.
Mm-hmm. If they're good.
Yeah.
And he is.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
So tell me about why you're worried about the fish.
Because the water that is in the ocean is not clean as it used to be. And so the fish are not as happy as they used to be, and some of them are sick.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing. And we need little fish to feed big fish. And you need big fish to feed whales. And it somehow doesn't work too well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think the ocean's getting all dirty?
Because people are putting stuff in it. Like oil and messy garbage, things like that. They shouldn't.
It's very hard to see pictures of animals with oil on them, isn't it?
I can't look at those.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
It's upsetting. It must be hard for Finnegan too.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even like having a bath.
Oh. You don't stink, Finnegan. No. You seem pretty good. Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Oh.
Well, he has baths. He just doesn't like getting too soapy because he gets in his eyes.
There's a lot of worries these days. Do you find people are like when you first started on TV, I bet a lot of kids talk to you and grown-ups talk to you.
Yeah.
Do we seem more worried than we used to be?
Yes. Grown-ups do.
Yeah.
And that's because they keep hearing about all the things you're supposed to worry about. And so they do. They start to worry too.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. And so they forget to be nice to each other.
Oh. Yeah. Does it seem like people are being more mean to each other or not as nice?
People don't say please and thank you as much as they used to. Maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know, but I think it matters because that's what I do.
You have good manners.
I say please and thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you think that would help?
I think it might. We could try it.
I was reading something that said people don't have empathy much these days. Do you know what empathy is?
It's got nothing to do with letters.
We could talk. We could talk. I'd love to talk with you about letters because I really like writing letters too. Maybe I could write letters to you and Finnegan, and you guys could write me letters.
Yes, you could.
You know, I don't mind if you don't spell all the words right.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then you could send me an empathy. What is it?
Oh, I would actually feel lots of empathy for you. And empathy is when you're able to feel what somebody else is feeling or going through. Like maybe if Finnegan's feeling sad or he's sick, and so you kind of feel you understand he's sad and makes you want to be kind to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
That sounds like a thing we could use some of.
Yep. I think so. Sure.